Daryl, why did you say yes to supporting this series on nonprofits working to reduce barriers?
What struck me first and foremost was the fact that in 2025, we still need to have high level and low level discussions about accessibility and disability. We've been dealing with these issues in Canada for more than 40 years. In 1982, the Government of Canada published a report called the Obstacles Report, outlining 100 recommendations on what needed to be done to improve accessibility for people with disabilities, not just physical, but in the areas of employment, transportation, housing, access to community supports, and education. And here we are 45 years later, and we're still dealing with the same issues. So all that to say is accessibility is an incredibly important issue today.
What is the importance of the third sector in that? I mean, what can they do?
One of the critical roles that not-for-profit organizations can play is to actually be a broker, to be a mediator between the different stakeholders, persons with disabilities, government, the private sector, bring them all together collectively around a common table where together they can identify solutions to these complex problems. I think working together has a lot more likely of success than working as individuals. And I honestly believe the third sector, as I call it, plays a critical role in that they are more impartial than either business or government.
Great. But here, talking about the importance of the third sector, you also can view it from a more concrete context. You've received the support of charities and nonprofits reducing the barriers. Would you explain, the circumstances under which you yourself received that support?
Why I personally believe in the third sector playing a role in supporting issues around disabilities, because first of all, I had my injury 42 years ago. I was 19 and I had my career ahead of me. I was at military college, and so I knew I was going to be in the military. I had a career path. And all of a sudden, overnight, I broke my neck and I ended up in a chair. And first question that came to my mind wasn't, oh gosh, what do I do now? I can't walk. It was, oh gosh, what do I do now? I've lost my job. And one of the first people to come and see me, other than the medical staff, was an individual in a wheelchair from the Canadian Paraplegic Association, who had been in a chair for, at that time, almost 40 years. And he said, Daryl, this is what's possible. He said, it's not easy. There are so many challenges that you're going to be facing over the next years, if not throughout your life, but it is doable with the right attitude and with the right supports, with the right mentors and the right community associations working with you, you will be able to live a fully independent and productive life. And thanks to that inspirational meeting that I had so many years ago, I did go on and I went to Carleton University. I took advantage of the supports offered at Carleton to achieve an undergraduate degree and a graduate degree in public policy, and that led to full-time work. So throughout my career and throughout my life, I've seen the benefit of not-for-profit organizations working with people with disabilities, either directly at the community level or at a systemic level, ensuring that they can identify and help provide solutions to government and employers to remove the barriers that people with disabilities do face.
Thanks, Daryl.